Okay, great. Great. お願いします。
お願いします。
Okay, great. Loosen up. Good. Take your front and back. Great, and a little bit side to side. Right into rotation. Two away. Okay, great. We'll just start with the feet. Just rolling them ankles out. Great. Changing the leg. From side to side of the feet. down onto the toes. Sinking down, pulling the toes back, sink onto the heels. Pressing the big toe down, leaving the other toes. Okay, raising the big toes, pressing the others down. Okay, great. Take it to the knees. Changing direction. Okay, bending straight to the legs. Coming up wider, sinking down through the middle, loosening out the hips. Okay, a bit wider, side to side. Okay, one leg forward, stretch out the back leg. Quick change of the leg. Yes. Okay, circling the hips. And changing direction. Twist into the back of the elbows. Reaching out with the hands. Rolling the shoulders. Forwards. Alternating out the back. Okay, great. Stretching the hands out. Sides. Rolling at the shoulders. Right, warming through the elbows. Good, changing direction. Right, keep rolling the wrists. Gently working your fingers to the bed. Good, pressing the palms together. Okay, pressing the fingertips. Making fists. Shaking them out. Maybe a little bit to the side. Changing over. Hands into the back, pulling their back, pressing forward a little bit with the hands. Rolling down, chin to chest, relax the head, elbows together, back to the top, stretching up a little bit of a bend to the back. Again, releasing it to the chest. And stretching out to the back. Right, okay, shaking out the hands at the top. Yeah, up and down. Pulling the arms down. Bring the legs out. Shaking the whole body. Okay, great. We'll do a little bit of Jyo today. Okay, perfect. We'll just go straight into a 𝒍𝒂𝒕. So just go front and back, changing each time. Taking your time, really finding the ground feet. Really first. Great, we'll take it to 𝒌𝗂𝒄𝒄𝒃. We're going in 4. Good. And then taking it into a 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂𝒃, so working in 8 directions the way around. Great. Okay, good. So we'll look at some of the moves from the Kentai-Jo. So Jo against Bokken, you're being attacked with the Bokken in this case. So there's kind of 3 first ones, and they're basically blending patterns. But we'll look at them, and then there's basically a form that's attached to it. So the first ones are starting from the left side, and you want to start with this kind of winding pattern. So we've got this kind of blocking pattern that we normally use for thrusts against the ski. And in this case, this is used against Yokomen. So it's the same idea, but it's just a little bit different. You've got the strike coming to the head. So think as you just play with this left and right, as you go back, think about you're meeting up with the Jo and pressing it down, or meeting up with the sword as it comes down. Yeah, and trying to blend off at the side this way. Similar idea to Gono-ase with the sword, but you're now blending up, coming down, and just looking to basically find the line with it. And then as you go to the right side, again, blending up, coming down as you go back. So you're looking for the body to go back, blend down, find the center line. Then down, find the sense like, so you're creating a kind of circular blending movement as you go back. So it goes down, down, you go back. So you're trying to get the feet time together with the movement. 1, 2, so let's see, blending out, roll it down. 7, 7. And then the form attached, this is brings the ski in at the end. So in this one, you've got the first movement is a strike to the left side of your head. You come up, blend down, and then you've got another coming to the right side. Blend up, press down, and then from this position, thrusting straight in. And that either goes here, just in this position, you're basically thrusting down, or it comes as then striking up again, and you're taking the strike to the throat. So you've got one blend to the left, one blend to the right, and then thrusting back in, straight through. So you're back, blend to the left, back, blend to the right, and then thrusting straight through.
And which number is this? Is this number 1?
This is number 1. Yeah, this is the first. I think originally it was number 3 or something. Now it's number 1. That's it. That's it. Okay, good. So the first one involves basically using the front of the jaw, using that side. The second one involves rotating the jaw, turning the jaw. So you now with this movement, again, you've got the strike coming to the left side for the first one. So you're just now blending back this way, coming into this position here. And then the second movement similar to that we've just done, but again, you change the feet, blend up, and then come down to the center like this way. So just those blend backwards. You step, change the jaw, step, change the jaw in this way. So you're defending against 2 of your opponents. One to the left, sinking the weight in. One to the right, sinking the weight through, and looking to get back onto the center line in this one. Again, similar to the 𝒂𝒄𝒒𝒄𝒃 or 𝒂𝒄𝒒𝒃. You're basically holding the line in this case. The attacker's weaving it. So, great. So similar idea with the form at the end now. It's about changing the jo and striking with it. So you come to that, you come to that. Now as they rise up for a third strike, you're changing the jo, coming in and striking straight in this way. Attacking with the back side of the jo, change the jo, and change the jo for the strike. Got one to the left, one to the right. As they attack, then begin striking.
Is the final footwork the same as the kumitachi in that you change feet, or is it different?
Which part in the kumitachi?
In the kumitachi,
the end.
yeah,
Like that final cut on the spot.
yeah.
Okay. This one. Yeah, it's a little bit different. You're kind of advancing in a little bit more, not too much because you've got the reach with the jo. That's also the tricky thing with the jo. Well, we don't have to deal with it because we're solo, but I think that you've got the person's attacking with the sword, so they're at a slightly different distance. They're a little bit closer. So I'm in that kind of. It's a different distance than we're used to dealing with the jo because the other person usually has a jo. So they've got a longer reach, so the distance is usually wider. So the person with the ken is usually a little bit closer, and they want to kind of come in, and they're also quicker as well usually in this case. So the timing's a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So the third one now involves this kind of rotating movement of the jo. So we'll do this basic to start. You do the similar movement coming back and then give the right hand mobilizer. So you go down the jo and then you're rolling the jo up to the top. Similar to like a Hassan movement, you come in up to that 45-degree kind of angle. And then again, you change the foot, drop down into it. And again, the right hand mobilizer, so it comes up and then comes up to the top this way. Just draw the feet closer. So you just want the feet and hands to go together, so the foot together. And then do the same thing, that right foot, right hand together. Here. And now as this comes back, you roll the jo back up. So you're just coming back up to it. In this case, just a 45-degree angle. It's 1, right hand mobilizes. 2, right hand mobilizes. This way. So it's a kind of asymmetrical movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Really tricky. Yeah, nice. So perfect. Yeah, good. And then just play with making it fluid. So you've got there already. So just play with that. And that's the top. The key thing is allowing that front leg to draw back. So what you don't want to do in this form, especially, is let that foot kind of stick, and then end with the jo kind of the feet too wide and the jo kind of swinging around. So look to kind of collect the posture in this one. You go into a little bit of a narrower stance. The jo's up, and then you change it. Rock into a little bit of a narrower stance. So it's a little bit closer than usual. That there, and then that there. Still keeping that kind of function as a block. But allowing the jo to flow through it. Change the hands. Change the hands. Okay. Yeah. The main thing with this, if you think about the angle of the strikes it comes in, what you're looking to do is basically meet that strike and take it away. So play with this one as you go in. What you don't want to do from the base is like stop the movement and then try and find the jo this way. But feeling this movement that it basically the jo just flows through that movement. So that tip of the jo is basically arcing through, and then you're taking the jo to the back to find the control of the jo. Let the kind of end of the jo now drop down through that movement. So you want at the same time the hips basically swinging through that movement, that kind of movement, a big kind of hip movement, and try and translate that weight into the jo as well. Through one kind of smooth arc. Yeah, there we go. Good. Yes. Great. Nice. So we'll do the last movement with this, or the ski with this. This is a little bit of a tricky one. So you go to the back, find this position. Go to the back, find this position. Now from here, you're going to raise the jaw up to this position. So you come up to a kind of high hasso position. And then from here, you're going to step out to the front leg, and you're going to drive the jaw down and strike this way. The feet are coming together. The strike in this one, again, it's coming as the person strikes down, and you go off to the side and you're striking down into the hip. So it goes right to the top of the kind of hip crest. Right. So you go back, and then from here, draw the jaw up into the hasso position. Left leg forward, let the jaw drop in, and then bring that leg up, and the strike is coming in this way. It's as if you're kind of striking in sideways with the body. 1, 2, change the jump, and then left leg, right leg together, striking in. A little bit of strange movement. Yeah. I try and show it from this side. So the strike on the last movement, this one, as you come up, think your opponent's basically stepping in to cut the head. So what you're doing is stepping to the side here, and then they're here, right beside you this way. So in this case, they're not in front of you, but they're advancing in. You step into the side, you kind of slot into that movement, as if you were kind of strike them with the elbow here. That's the kind of angle that you want with it. So you're in this position, you step in, and then drive the jaw down with it. In, and you want to be driving the jaw down from this movement in to that movement. So the strike's landed as the feet come together. It's here. You advance, striking this way, driving the jaw down. Give it a try. Ready? Good.
Okay. Have a nice weekend.
Enjoy. See you soon. That's it. Great, we'll go to number 4. So this 4 and 5 starting Kenkamai in this case. So you're starting our right side forward with the jo. 4 goes 4 I open up to the right, and then when we go to 5 you open up to the other side. So the first movement in this is just to open up give an invitation to the head. The attack in this case is a straight shomanuchi to the head. So number 4 they attack like the fourth Subaru with the sword. So you've got that position here for the head. You do this wedging movement that we do quite a lot, that coming up for the wrist this way. That first movement is just here. You open out, invite the strike, and then you're coming up, striking for the wrist this way as a control. See that movement just to start. So opening gently, and then just a slight kind of wedge. So you're not going straight in down the line. We're just slightly wedging the right foot off the line. So you open up to the right, and then you wedge in gently to the left. Yeah, so in this case, I do it from this way. You're going to go, you open the jo to the right, but you wedge to your left. That way, rather than that way. You can do that, but it's a different one. That's it. Great. And this one has quite a few variations. The kind of basic for this is going to a strike to the leg. So you open to the right, you come up to the top, strike the wrist, and then you're stepping with the back left leg, turning jo around, and you're striking below to the leg this way. So this movement is all fitting into a striking. You go in the wrist, and then as they cut down, you come in off to the side, and you're striking the front knee. So you're here, can come out opening. You go up. Take the left leg around, open, and strike low for the leg. Open. Turn in, strike low. Yeah, it's a kind of strange footwork. It's not kind of not in a way a kind of basic footwork. So in this one, from this way, again, you go up to the top. Now this strike, rather than stepping into it, you're coming out to the side here. So you just do one step. It's one and striking in this way. So it's a nice kind of fast step. You go up to the top, and then you're off to the side, striking back in this way. Notice we kind of direct, so it's going up, change, striking large this way. Yeah, just watch it. So you want to, yeah, so this is quite a tricky move. So you want to, in 2 cases, you want the jo to go from this position, curl in, and then strike down this way. So think about the angle of the strike in this one, but you want to, here, let the jo come up, because if I don't allow the jo to pass circularly through here, I basically do that kind of movement, and there's no kind of power behind it. So think in this case, you come up, flexible with the jo, but feel where the strike's going to drop in. So it gets the kind of weight of the body dropping into the tip of the jo. But it's quite a strange movement. The body's going one way and the strike kind of coming back. Similar to the kind of Hasso Subaru that we do in number 17. It's got that similar kind of movement. Dropping and striking the leg. So. There. What's there? That's it. Exactly. Okay, we'll do the last one in this case. 6 and 7 kind of involve technique, so we'll just go up to 5. So you get starting Kenkamai. The last one opening up to the right side. This time you've got the person getting Kenkamai facing you. You drop now the Jo to your left side. So you're opening up now the right side of the body. Here, you've got a Yokomen coming in this side. So number 5, they attack with number 5 in this case. They're coming in with a Yokomen this way. So you drop the Jo down. You're going into another kind of hasso. So you block here, draw the Jo up into hasso, coming up again to that kind of 45-degree position. And then here, we'll do 2 variations this one. You can keep the hand as it is for the first one. You wedge the body in and you strike down into the top of the head as they come in for a second strike. So your right side Kamai, you drop the Jo to your left, blend back, block, find the hasso at the top, and then stepping in, striking down, just keeping the hand as it is. So you open to the left, go back, block, draw up into the hasso, wedging off the line, striking for the head. Try. Yeah. Yep. Good. And then the second kind of variation you can do for this involves kind of changing that hand. So we can open up to the left, find that hasso, find this position. And this movement, you're going to make a bigger step. So you're going to go in, change the hand and strike down. And in this case, you want to take an angle where you're basically striking the back of the neck in this case. And the angle of the strike is this way. So it's coming in, you block up into the hasso. As you step adjust the hand, strike for the back of the neck. It's a little bit of a bigger step. Block, hasso, with the weight passing through the Jo that way. Yeah. Great. So we'll just go back to that first variation. This one leads in nicely to a kind of kinagari finish. So in this case, what you do in the kind of basic one is draw the hands back, find that position, and then drop to the hasso. In this one, just use the center of the jo. So you find that position, this, and then this hand's adjusting in, you're going to strike down with it. So just play with this if you want. You go back here and then in, striking down with it. And this hand's just in the perfect position for that strike now. So you roll back, block, strike in. So nice kind of hip work. You circulate, roll back, wedge in, find the strike. Strike. Push. Push. Good. Great. So those are the first 5. There's 7 of these forms. So there's 2 more, and they involve the person grabbing the jo during the movement, and one of them takes it into a kokyunage over the top, and the other takes it into a nikyo with the wrist. So you probably may have seen these, but they're impossible to do solo. So we won't do those. But those are the first 5. So the first 3, these kind of awase movements. They're like the awase for the set, where you basically roll, and then the others kind of changing, and then the others, the hasso come up to the top. So those are the 3 basics, and then the forms kind of come off those as a set. Okay, great. And there's tons of variations for these, but we'll bow out. Okay. Great. Domo arigato.
Domo arigato. Thank you.
Great, very good. Thank you.